Welcome back to Navigating the Streams. I'm Mike DeLong, and I'm here to give you my year in review. I watched 40 movies from this year, and even though I still have 30 I want to see, I wanted to give you guys a top 5. But even more than that, I wanted to do a top 5 discoveries from the 145 movies I watched over the last 11 months. These are movies that I watched for the first time that moved me in one way or another. Without further ado, let's get into the countdown. At number 5, I've got Black Bag, which I gave 4.5 stars. I wasn't expecting much from the Steven Soderbergh spy movie, but it was surprisingly very good. I liked the story and the acting, and generally had a really good time watching it. You can find my full review in my May video, and you can find the video on Prime. At number 4, I've got Sinners, which I gave 4.5 stars. I love Ryan Coogler's movies, and when he teams up with Michael B. Jordan, all the better. Hopefully, this will get an Oscar nomination in acting, directing, screenplay, and picture, at least. Check out my April video for my full review. Right now, Sinners is currently streaming on HBO Max, but it'll be on Prime at the end of December. At number 3, I've got Frankenstein, which I gave 4.75 stars. I watched this movie in November, so my full review is coming soon. But like all Guillermo del Toro movies, it looks amazing. I thought Oscar Isaac was great, along with Jacob Elordi. You can find this one on Netflix. Number 2 is Sorry Baby, and I also gave it 4.75 stars. This movie just came to HBO Max at the end of October. Sorry Baby is emotional, hopeful, and surprisingly funny. The performances are great, and I wish Ava Victor would receive more awards buzz, but there are bigger names with bigger movies out there this year. My full review is in my October review video. Number 1 is Becoming Led Zeppelin, which I gave 5 stars. This one really isn't fair. Zeppelin is my favorite band, so watching the 3 surviving members talk about their youth through the first few years of forming the greatest rock band in history was definitely going to top my list. My full review is in my July video, and the documentary is on Netflix. Remember, this list doesn't include many of the movies being considered for the big awards this year. I will see those movies in the Best Picture Showcase a few weeks before the Oscars, so stay tuned for that. Now for my top discoveries. These 6 movies didn't have huge releases or a lot of buzz. Some I heard about in the Best of 2024 lists, but other than that, I might have overlooked them. At number 6, I have The Assessment, which I gave 4 stars. A couple is trying to get permission from the government to have a child in a dystopian future. The performances here are great and the sets are amazing. I watched it in August, and you can find it on Hulu. At number 5, I have Love Me, and I gave it 4.25 stars. It's another sci-fi pick, but this one is a love story between a buoy and a satellite. It's a super small picture, but it tackles huge things like identity in the age of social media. My full review is in my July video, and the movie is on Paramount Plus Premium. At number 4, I've got The Battle of Algiers, and I gave it 4.25 stars. So this one might not count as a discovery, but I finally made time to watch The Battle for Algiers, and I wanted to mention it here. Rebels fight for independence while a colonial power uses horrific tactics to stop them. It's a very well-made movie that should be watched by more people. I saw it in July, and you can find it on HBO Max. At number 3, I've got We Live in Time, and I gave it 4.25 stars. Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield take you on an emotional ride through an entire relationship told out of order. It's a shame this movie didn't get more awards buzz. Bring your tissues when you check it out on HBO Max. My full review is in my February video. At number 2, I've got Strange Darling, which I gave 4.5 stars. Strange Darling is a horror thriller that turns things upside down. It's told in several chapters that are out of order, revealing things that the characters know, but you are unaware of. I saw it in May, and you can find it on Prime. And at number 1, Ghostlight, which I gave 5 stars. This movie wrecked me. A man finds peace through a local theater troupe after losing his son as his family falls apart around him. I was almost tearing up just thinking about it. Please watch it. It's on Hulu, and my full review is in my March video. Navigating the streams will continue next year, but there are a few things I'd like to do differently. First, I'd like to put out my review videos more consistently in the middle of the month. I feel like I've been putting them out a little bit late and would like to post them between the 14th and the 17th. Next, I want to put out a short video after I see a movie in the theater. Sometimes my reviews come out like a month and a half after I see them, and I would like to have them have a little more weight. And lastly, I need to have a larger social media presence to build the audience. So look out for me on Instagram and other platforms. That'll do it for this video. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to help grow the channel. My next video will be a review roundup of everything I watched in November. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.